Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another Road Least Taken video. My name is Samius, and you're, of course, watching one of these videos. We're going to do Mired and Kobolds, and you may have noticed that we had to repeat the quest. It's because we did the quest earlier today, but I accidentally muted almost the entire quest. I had to stop and blow my nose for a second, and just never unmuted. Very ridiculous. Also, the quest started raining and became really hard to see and actually caused a great deal of difficulties for getting the quest done. Like, it completed easily enough, but I'm pretty sure this quest alone, actually, and putting the eye strain on me, literally triggered today's migraine. So we're gonna punish it by tearing through this quest with a vengeance. But basically the point of this quest is a big old killing field with a bunch of kobolds, some kobold casters, lots of actual red names to turn into champs, like this guy right here, this black scale kobold fighter. That means you got a high likelihood of champs, which means an increased likelihood for champion chests. So for champion hunter weekends and stuff like that, this is actually a great quest to run during those times, because again, every one of these red named or orange names, whatever colored names they are, has a strong opportunity for them to become champions. Alright, so we're just going to pick off kobolds from a distance. All the ones that run at us die first. The ones that throw things at us die second. And anything that casts disintegrates dies immediately. That's the general rule for doing these kind of quests. I think about an old, I want to say old, but it's literally one of my favorite Iron Man comic books, Iron Man 300. There's a... Oh my goodness, now I'm not going to be able to think of the robot's name. Ultimo, thank you. Thank you, Google. Ultimo. And Ultimo is like, has a barely sentient, like little more than animal intelligence to him. And he has a rule. They talk about its thought process. Everything in its path dies. If it moves, it dies first, kind of situation. And that's what this is like. So if it's something that attacks you or chases you, it dies. And if it's something that casts Disintegrate on you, it dies first. Just kind of clean everything up. These red gems, specifically these unstable ones, they die with just a couple of points of damage, and they like break into an AoE electric field. This one's stable. This one's unstable. So, whenever one of them breaks, their power, like, floats around and attacks the things around it for a little bit, fires off a stun. This one actually has a really cool animation where it shoots the kobolds up into the air. Whee! Until they just disappear. It's pretty fun. But again, generally, it's a pretty straightforward quest. There is a optional... Well, technically a couple optionals, but one that we are going to actually move out of our way to get to here. Open this door up, and that optional actually path starts right here. Now, I never recommend doing this optional. It takes like 3 minutes for, I think it's 500 experience points. And 2 not very high quality chests in my opinion. But, you know, for the most part, we try to look at the optionals in these walkthroughs. And there's a guy casting Disintegrates at us. Fear Reaper, we're gonna get further back. This is a situation where we can stay far enough away that we won't get the Fear Reaper dots. I know a lot of people say that you can get those Fear Reaper dots anywhere in the quest. That is, I don't feel like it is true. I feel like there's a pretty reasonable distance back that you can avoid it. But it is not, it's not as easy as some other things. You can, of course, also be very close to the Fear Reaper and not get the Fear Dot as well. So keep those things in mind when you're fighting Fear Reapers. This Power Crystal, I had so much trouble with it earlier today trying to get it to blow up in my now defunct Silent Run. Another crack at it here. Really want to get them to explode. We may actually have to use our Harling before we get to the end of the quest. Let's go ahead. Talk our guy to throw us a heal here. Man, it just does not want to explode, does it? Alright, well, unfortunately we're going to have to just knock out these shamans. I was trying to get another one to explode in the air. I couldn't do it earlier today either. I had to kill every kobold around before it would take damage. It was very aggravating like that. Then I think, if I remember correctly, I even had to cast Ice Storm on it to get it to take damage. It's still not taking damage. Is there another kobold somewhere that I'm missing? Yeah, there's one over there. Taking damage now? Nope, still no. There's another kobold. How about now? Taking damage now? Can't jump up here anywhere. So I'm either missing another kobold or I just have not found the sweet spot to be able to shoot this stupid crystal yet. I feel like both are equally likely. There we go, now it's taking damage. Talk about a pain, right? Alright, so I'm gonna rescue this little lady. Get her to get out of here. She has an invisibility trick that'll get her to safety. Alright, so again, that took several minutes out of the quest, in my opinion. Again, I normally would not recommend unless you just really like optionals. I'll really enjoy them. Yeah, collectible. Ooh, nice. Never mind. Doing this now twice is totally worth it all of a sudden. Alright, we're going to break this one. Don't mess up that little shaman. Over by the shrine is another collectible, so we'll clean that out. I'm not worried about actually shrining, but I do want to get my lodestone. Excellent. Speaking of excellent. Oh, actually, never mind. Talk about that outside of the video. Well, I suppose it's too late now. We're down to the last handful of days on the hardcore server here. I was thinking it might be time to go ahead and just transfer my characters over. So I'm not going in getting the everyday daily dice. I'm just trying to get the gold dice really at this point. No, you're wrong. I'll happily grab the daily dice for as well, but I'm not in the habit of going in there rolling every day. That's what I mean though about would be an excellent quest for demon or for treasure hunting bonuses. Guys are just not waking up yet. Just fine by me. We'll take the time to shoot everything else that's not Kobold casters in. We don't need no disintegrates going our direction. I swear I heard somebody drop their sack, right? Just missed it, I guess. Now it's this third time I've seen that out of 1,000 bolts missing. Don't know if it was twice in this quest or not, but we'll just double cast it. Again, I'd rather err on the side of having to throw bolts out of my backpack later than running out of bolts here, like in this next critical section of the fight. Reaper. Alright, we're starting to get dots here, so we need to clear these shamans so we can clear these dots. Good. I missed the whole pack of kobolds behind me. Silly kobolds. Tricks are for kids, yeah. We can't leave disintegrators behind us. Should be a rule somewhere. If I just start writing a rule for Dungeons and Dragons, things that cast disintegrate don't get to hang out behind us. Be high on my list of rules. Also, look up. As humans, we are trained to, the real world circumstances, to never look up. But we need to do that. Alright, we're going to check our buffs. Looks like this is just not extended. Everything else though looks fine. Alright, so this infight has a handful of the same kind of like melees that we've been dealing with before, casters we've been dealing with before, and of course a baby black dragon. Should be thought I saw a Reaper there for a second, but maybe it's just one of the Kobold shamans look weird. Alright. This infight, let's see if we can... No, there's only one crystal and it's over here. So let's see if we can make use of this one crystal today. So it's actually quite tricky to use these stupid crystals, if you ask me. And basically the idea is that whatever's inside them when you pop that off is going to get stunned, like this guy just did. It gives us a little bit of a window to try to knock them down. I don't think they take extra damage while they're stunned like that. I think they just take regular damage, but often it's enough. At the very least, they give you enough time to like start making a move, right? Like in this case, it gave me enough free time to activate a holes barred. Not so much worried about this fight. This fight's pretty easy. The dragon's practically dead now. And that finishes the quest. Again, I did have to do this quest once today already. I didn't have to, but I chose to record a video once already. And instead of not having any of the verbal commentary, I decided to re-record it. Ooh, spot 9 gem. Nice. Taking the time to loot this gold and stuff is not really worth it, but we have to wait because we're going to knock out this... ooh, I found a diamond of listening too. Because we're going to knock out this Papa Dragon here. Or Mama Dragon, whatever dragon. We're going to get up here and do some work, so we're going to go ahead and take some... Like, we already have to just wait here anyway. So, like, literally the only thing we're going to do is pop Durham over here in the corner and tell him to stand still. Alright, this fight, a couple of things to take note of. One, apparently it's going to become terrible to see. Great, thank you, Godio. But the other thing that we're going to have to deal with here is the fact that undead are actually going to spawn pretty significantly and chip in at us. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and take a second, and as I see these Eternal Hunters pop out of the ground, you just go ahead and get them done, get them shot at, get them out of here. It doesn't take very long. Typically, Durham, you need to take care of yourself. And me, apparently, jeez. These Carnage Reapers are messing me up. I have a real hard seeing this quest when the quest gets like this with the heavy rain and stuff. Alright, Durham. I need you to put a heal on me. Needs to be now. Nope, never mind. Wow, crushed. It's been a long time since we died in this fight. That's okay. We're just on regular Reapers, so it shouldn't be too hard. Full res, heal res. We do need to take the time to clean up the mess, though. Because we are going to die again. We're not going to be able to do it without a death. So we just need to make sure that as much of the shenanigans is cleaned up. And Durham is as far away from where we die as we can possibly be. Which only works if Durham is not where we are when we die. Alright, so let's lure the dragon away. We've got all the trash cleaned. Alright. Nope, Durham, no! Durham, I need you to cast a res on me, buddy. Durham, I need you to res me. That's my guy. That's my guy. Teleport over here. Durham, I need a heal, buddy. Oh no, we may not complete. All right, man, we did it so easily earlier today. Stupid Carnage Reaper. Alright, well, we have this free starter cake. Now we are just taking massive piles of acid damage, I think, is what's going on today. I wonder if this dragon is just mad at us from earlier today. I said we completely crushed it earlier. Yeah, Durham, I need you back to life, buddy. About to get wrecked again. Alright, well, never mind. I guess we're just wrecked this fight. Look at that. 2 reses and just crushed. That. Wow. I'm really impressed by this dragon today. Like I said, we easily fought it earlier today. And we've done it numerous times on stream, too. I just wrecked. Just wrecked. Alright, well, I'm going to call that a video here. Yeah, apparently your hireling has to be able to cast healing spells on you if it's actually going to do any work, so... I don't know. Better luck to us next time, I guess. Let's just release out of here. If you have any questions, comments, etc., please hit that chat box and let me know what's going on, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Alright, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you again soon. Toodles.